Hello, my beautiful BGM audience, and welcome back to yet another stream. How is everyone doing today? Welcome back. We are, once again, it's Saturday, so guess what? Formula 1! With Trez, hopefully, when he comes in. I do see that he's in chat. He didn't redeem his fucking daily. How dare he? Sorry, I'm putting on my necklaces because I forgot. Alright. Necklace is on. Yep, that's what I'm gonna send him. Yep. It is perfection what I sent him. Uh-oh. Alright, I've got time to eat something. He's gonna be here at 5. So, that gives me a little bit of time to get some food in me. Because I have not eaten yet today. I'm trying to think of something to talk about real quick, but I genuinely don't have any. Well, we can talk about Formula 1 in real life, of course. 2026 season has started, and in qualifying, Max Verstappen, the machine, the one that can do it all, has fucking crashed. He gone. He's fucking gone. He doesn't have a time. I was so weirded out when I heard that. Personally, I didn't see it. I'm gonna be getting my Formula 1 subscription tomorrow. No, the day after tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know about these cars. Like, of course we've got we've got the Aston Martin team. We have to talk about Aston Martin. It's great and all that they've got Adrian Newey. Nope. Yeah, that was gonna. I forgot that was gonna make sound. That was my backgrounds. I just turned them off. But yeah, obviously, it is amazing that perfect. What do you mean you've got an offer for me? Do I want an offer from you? I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. But not even gonna. There's another reply. Oh god, what is the longest stream I've done? 42 hours? I think it was my 42-hour stream or something. You two are... Well... You're actually not a bot. Okay. I will react to you then. Sure. Also, chat, before I continue my story with Adrian Newey, I am gonna have to come clean here and say everything I'm gonna say, I have heard from Tress. This is not my own information. Because I'm stupid, and I don't know how things work. Anyway. So it's great that Aston Martin has Adrian Newey. Like, he's great at making a car. But he's only like good at aerodynamics. And he messed with the car, so they had to make a whole new chassis because the engine didn't fit in. No, wait. He made a whole new chassis and the engine didn't fit anymore, so they had to modify the fucking engine. Kinda last minute-ish. For what I can hear. Like, it's not smooth over there. And then now that there is so much porpoising, that the drivers literally can't fucking drive. I forget when they clocked out yesterday. But, it was early. They were gone rather quite early. I'm trying to find the conversation. But this is when I was crashing out, was him. Yeah, so, look, literally what Tress sent me. So now they have an overheating problem, the alignment is off, the engine doesn't fit inside the chassis anymore, they keep prying shit off to make more heat vents, and what do they get? A car that breaks the driver's wrists, spines, and nerves. Oh, and it still dies after a few laps. So, it basically is that the whole team has to bend around Adrian Newey, which just doesn't exactly work. Mind you, of course, he's the team principal, so yeah, the team has to bend to his will in a certain degree, but this just ain't good. Food is amazing. I love food. Just food in general. Hello, Tress. Be right back still? Alright. Don't forget your daily ticket. How long is Be Right Back gonna be? Because I know people that say it and they're back in an hour instead of like 10 minutes. Got the yum from someone else's now. Um... Just need to understand what he means, otherwise I'm gonna have to, yeah, I don't know. Ba-da-dum bum, ba-dum. Ba-da-dum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum, ba-dum ba-dum. Still love this song. Ah, fucking worst part about eating is you can't fucking choke. Well, I can't. Because I take rather quite big bites. So I go numb, and my mouth is genuinely full. Also, I'm really proud of my my title. Even though it's ripped straight from my DMs with Tress again. The amount of times that that's happened is too much. But well. I like this quote. Someone is mad as hell right now because you're not suffering the way they expected you to. Keep disappointing them. Yeah. I like that. That's good. I really love that piano part. Hello, Dress!
Oh yeah, people who say be right back and then they disappear for 2 hours. I wonder who that might be.
Well, okay, sometimes I do that. I try, when I say be right back, I will be back in 10 minutes. That's what I always try. How often have I done it that I've disappeared for 2 hours?
Trying. I mean, he's doing his best, chat. He's doing his best.
Well,
sorry, we're still in the middle of something.
oh no, you're fine, you're fine. I'm still eating a little bit because, like I already said to chat, I didn't eat this day yet because I literally just woke up. I woke up, rolled out of bed, turned on my PC, and was like, "Yep, we're gonna stream."
Let's see. Right. Yeah, this.
Oh, fuck. There's mold in this bread. Shit.
I would advise not eating that.
I guess I'm not eating anymore then. Fuck. I am very sad.
Understandable.
I think I'm quickly gonna run downstairs and ask for some new bread. If you don't mind. In the meantime, I will start the game for me. Let's do it like that, because... the fucking thing you know, things. That is Steam loaded up. I have another notification, of course. Here you go. Also, don't forget to redeem your daily ticket.
Why?
Because number go big. Slowly.
I doth not care if,
Oh, fair enough.
but sure. That if that makes you happy, there you.
It does. It does make me happy.
If I wanna watch number go big, I play Cookie Clicker or something.
No, fair.
I literally had a discussion earlier today about how I don't understand players of games out there that only seem to enjoy things when they can watch a number grow.
I mean, it is fun from time to time, but otherwise, like...
No, what I'm talking about is, because I've just recently found a thread like this again, and I've been confused about this for about 15 years now.
Okay.
When I first came across people like this, who said, I am now max level in this game, and it is no longer fun. Like, why does number not go up anymore?
What do you mean I'm max level in this game and it's not funny? That's not how that works! That's not... You play the game for the game, not for the levels!
It's apparently how it works for quite a bunch of people, and yeah, I just genuinely have to ask the question, did you ever enjoy the game to begin with?
Exactly that!
If you grow tired of a game after you finished it, you know, you've done everything, you've seen everything, sure, whatever. But like we're talking about games where the leveling process is kind of the early game.
Mm-hmm.
And once you hit max level, then you can start fiddling around with your builds, then you can start trying different shit. And, you know, only then do all of the possible builds out there truly come together. Like, I'm talking about this type of game, where you want to be max level, so you have all your skill points, so you can fiddle around with the skill tree and things like that, and use all the items, and put something fun together. All of that stuff that doesn't work if you're not max level.
That is...
And I'm just so confused by those people who say...
Those games are about perfecting your build.
Yeah,
and if there is a story to it, to play the story. It's
yeah, so
not...
I'm just super confused. It's
yeah, me too.
Again, for about, I think at this stage, it will be almost 15 years, where I have encountered these people again and again. I remember in one of my guilty pleasure games, still to this day, when people like, back then, how do I manually delete my save file so that I can be level 0 again? And I'm wondering...
I really want to ask right now, which game?
That was Payday 2 at the time.
Why do you want to... What?
I don't know. They really wanted to be level 0 again. It had gotten to the point that eventually it was added as an official option, so people stopped fucking around with their game files and breaking shit, and then texting support about it. They added an option buried deep in the options where you can completely delete your progress. And I'm still baffled why people do it. Like,
yeah, you've got me baffled as well. Absolutely fucking...
Those people
what?
exist, and I found it again today when I was looking up something else for the game. I found another post for a different game where they were also like, okay, I'm now max level. What do I do now? I don't fucking know. Play the game?
Yeah.
It's... And if you want to watch number grow, I have a bunch of idle games that I can recommend to you. I think they'll I think they'll speak to you.
Yes, exactly that.
If you're not here for the experience, you're not here for the story, if there is one, you're clearly not here for the gameplay.
No.
Or, maybe, like, it's fair if the game has exhausted its fun for you. Like, you played it until max level, and you've seen all the gameplay has to offer, and you're like, okay, I'm done with this. That's fine. But then don't say it's no longer fun because I can't watch a number get bigger anymore. Then just say, okay, I've played the game, I've had fun with it, but now the gameplay has become kind of stale, I don't enjoy it anymore. Okay, fine, fair, that makes sense. But, oh no, I've hit max level, suddenly I no longer have fun. I don't...
It makes no sense.
I don't understand these people. It's, And those people, in the context of Payday 2, they've been catered to several times, not only with adding the option officially into the game so they can stop being stupid, but Payday has the infamy system where you start at level 0, you go to level 100. Then you gotta do a bit of grinding to earn enough resources, then you can reset your level back to 0, but you gain 1 infamy level. And that used to be 5. 100 essentially was the maximum. This was then relatively early on increased to 25 100.
Holy fuck.
And yeah, I've interacted with this as little as possible. Like the first 4 levels actually grant you a bit of a gameplay advantage by requiring less skill points in the skill trees to unlock the higher tiers. So certain builds become accessible, so you have to dump less points into skills that you don't actually need just to unlock the higher tier. So I interacted with that, and then at some other stage, when they upgraded it to 25, they added some cosmetic shit, which I, over the time, bit by bit got, but always very begrudgingly. And then I was just sitting there, because not even at 25, because they didn't add cosmetics for every single level. They had it as a grid, basically like a checkerboard style, where every other piece was a cosmetic reward, and the fields in between were just more XP. And I was like, okay, but now I have all the cosmetics at level 17. I don't need the rest because all it gives me is faster leveling, which I don't need because I'm max level and I don't want to be level 0 again. It's
right.
And after many years, towards the end of the game's official support, or I think even beyond that, I think that happened afterwards actually, they increased it again to 500.
What?
Yeah, and apparently there is shit there as well. And something that they've done even more recently, even later, was they added a system where once you hit level 100, you gain basically a pool that you can fill up with excess XP. And once you've filled this up, you can do the infamy level up without resetting back to 0. So that was the point when I got to 25, just because it was there. And since then, I've just stayed there because 25 actually looks decent. Like they use Roman numerals, so it's XXV.
Oh, nice.
It looks fine. But yeah, otherwise it just looks stupid. And that was the only... That used to be the cap. I've gotten to that now because I could do it without the headache, without the annoyance. And I feel no need. Yeah, there are more cosmetics down the line, but I just don't give a shit. And I'm pretty sure they didn't fill out the cosmetic lines from 25 to 500, so...
I would hope not.
I don't care. I don't see the point. And it's like, it's not even bragging rights because nobody gives a shit anymore. Like, well, I can point to... If I want to show bragging rights, I can just point to my playtime and say, I could have had this. I have 1,834 hours in this.
Jesus.
It's... If I want bragging rights, I can just point to that number and say, there, I did it. If I
Obviously,
wanted to, I could be 500. If ever since I started playing, if the cap would have always been 500 and the progression always would have been as fast as it is these days, I could have been there. I just don't want to.
Yeah, no, fair.
Because I also just hate seeing that number in front of your level, or rather the letters, I guess, in that case, reach ridiculous lengths at certain points because of how Roman numerals work.
Like, you're... let's take fucking... 246.
330...
Oh, 300 is even worse, yeah.
334.
That is CC...
XXX IV. It's just... It's disgusting to look at.
Yeah!
It is longer than my username. It's longer than my actual level, the regular 100, and my username combined. It's just...
It is, yeah.
Yeah, why would I want that? And it's again, it was put in there, I guess, to lure these types of people in, because they are common, apparently.
Apparently so.
Like, people do this for a reason. Like, this gets added into games because people like this exist, and I don't know if they are just a very loud minority, or if there's actual data about how this raises the player retention.
I really hope it doesn't just raise the player retention, because fuck off.
Pretty sure it does, actually, because the average player is a casual, and the casual sees something to do, casual does. Potentially. But yeah, when casual player sees nothing more to do, there is a good chance that casual player leaves and no longer gives money. In a game that is not really monetized anymore, at least not with new stuff. There's just the old stuff left.
That is also so stupid.
So it's... I don't know. Anyway, you wanted to get bread, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I'll be right back. You can monologue as much as you want.
Go get your bread.
Yes, sir.
Go.
Yes, sir. Go. I'm going. Please, I'm going.
You better.
Oh.
You better. Hurry along now. Oh boy. Starting off with a rant, that's a good one. Yeah, it's I don't understand people sometimes, and this is thinking back now. This is something that is genuinely approaching 15 years or so since I have first encountered this phenomenon, and it baffles me as much as it did all these years ago. I don't understand how people can play a game that they are apparently not even enjoying, but they stick it out because they still have a number to hit. This is also why I don't farm achievements or something. I don't care to 100% a game. There have been a few games where I went for it because it was just an enjoyable game. For example, Insomniac's Spider-Man was one of those games where I said, okay, this was actually a very fun experience. I very, very much enjoyed this game. I'm gonna 100% my save, and I will be looking towards 100%ing the achievements, because it also doesn't have any bullshit achievements, you know, the stuff that is just needlessly grindy just for the sake of it. Like, those are actual funky achievements. You can get most of them just in a regular playthrough by playing the game, by using all the stuff the game gives you. You can get most of those done. There was some collectible stuff, like find all the collectibles in the world. There were one or two more annoying ones, but still doable, just because the core gameplay was fun. And if the core gameplay is fun, then don't really have to worry about doing getting bogged down with the achievements, because just playing the game is getting to them and you get it done. But with other games, on the topic of Payday, when you have achievements that basically say, while fulfilling a very hyper-specific set of conditions, do another very hyper-specific thing, and then do it 200 times. That is not fun. That's not an achievement. That's just grinding. So
that sounds like grinding, yeah.
And that's just the point where I stop giving a fuck. Where I say, okay, I don't care about the achievement. And Payday is really, really bad with this. Especially the older stuff. Some of the older achievements are like kill 666 enemies with a certain weapon while wearing a certain mask.
I forget that you've talked about this.
Yeah. There's
the ridiculously specific.
It's really. And also their obsession with, in a 4-man pre-made crew, so with like 3 other players, nobody is allowed to use any skills. Everyone has to wear the suit, so no armor. Everyone has to use the crappiest gun with no modifications. Finish this and this mission. I'm like, no. Just no.
Thanks, but no thanks.
It's, yeah, they have eased up on those. Like, most of the 4-man achievement bollocks can now be done solo.
Oh, that's good.
Ever since you're allowed to modify your bot teammates as well, you can even put specific masks on them, should this be required. And it will count.
Which it is for some fucking achievements, I bet.
Oh yeah, sure. Otherwise I wouldn't have mentioned it.
Fair, yeah.
But yeah, there's like really annoying shit as well. There's something that I also got have a really chip on my shoulder when I was playing the Outlast trials. There are a bunch of trophy, achievement, bollocks shit in there that I'm not gonna get, or it's going to be a very slow process because they aren't really achievements. They rely either on you fucking up, or even worse, someone else fucking up.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Outlast Trials is like a co-op game, but horror-themed, as like the Outlast games.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a horror-themed co-op game, where you move through a somewhat open level in a more or less linear manner, and do the tasks required to progress and eventually escape from the map. That's all fine, and you're stalked by some of those psychopathic inmates there as well, and some crazy shit happening. And when...
Because it's basically like a asylum, no?
Yesn't. Lore-wise, no, it's not an asylum, but it's kind of like... the original Outlast game was in an asylum, yes. And it kind of still very much has the same vibe, but Outlast Trials has a weird story. Let's not get bogged down on it. The thing is, when you have achievements like be bleeding for fucking 5,000 seconds in total, I don't want to be bleeding. That's when I'm losing health, and to be bleeding I already need to have fucked up to begin with. Or spend I think it's like 6,000 seconds in full psychosis, which again is something that is triggered by either running into a specific enemy or triggering psychosis traps. And like, even if that happens, which is bad because it just your vision gets distorted and you have to run away from your hallucinations because they can hurt you. Even if you get into full psychosis, that only lasts for a few seconds. That's like 10, 15 seconds or something. So even
basically,
if that happens,
get into psychosis 600 times.
You have to provoke this. You have to have this happen to you so many times just to get this achievement, this trophy once. Compare this to shit that is like crouch for 2,000 seconds. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be crouching a lot of the time anyway, or pick locks, or do a co-op action. I'm like, yes, that just happens naturally while playing the game, but help up or revive another player. Oh, cool, it's not just that I need to fuck up. Someone else needs to fuck up, and I need to be there to clean up the mess.
Clearly,
And obviously,
yeah.
it's not like an easy do this once or twice or 5 times. No, it's like do it 200 times. I'm like,
Why?
I'm not sure. I think the revive might not be 200, it might just be 50 or something, but it's still ridiculous.
Even
Isn't
if you
it
had said
ridiculous?
50, I would have said why the same way. But like,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is completely. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't add to the experience, and it's one of those things. You have those not achievements like crouch for X amount of time, use night vision for X amount of time, use batteries to recharge your night vision for X amount of times. This is all just shit that happens. It's not an achievement. It's
yeah,
not
those
like
are natural gameplay.
escape from the grasp of the killer using like a brick or something that you found. Like that is also a very simple mechanic, but at least it's something. Or when the killer is about to grab you, dodge their attack. That is something. I'm doing something. That is technically an achievement, even if within the means of the game this becomes standard practice, but it teaches you something, and it is something that I actually have to actively do, and not just something that passively gets farmed in the background, and like 10 hours into the game you get a pop, oh, you just spent 10,000 seconds with night vision on.
Yeah, no.
Which is like half the game anyway. So it's not an achievement. So you have those, and then you have the grinding shit where you or someone else needs to fuck up.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
It's... I don't understand. Like, they put this shit in, probably just so that they can claim for Steam or for the fucking PlayStation Platinum Trophy bullshit. Here, we have achievements. And they're not that easy to get, but... It's like the achievement in Gary's mod, that you only get when you are on the same server with the real Gary. The achievement is called Yes, It's Really Me. And I'm like, okay, how likely am I going to get this achievement?
Wait, what was the
Is this
achievement again?
person even still around? Is this person even alive anymore?
What did you say the achievement was?
You get the achievement for being on the same server as the real Gary from Gary's mod. That's what the achievement is.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a thing.
Surely that's not the only achievement for the game, I hope?
No, there is
okay.
other stuff, but like Gary's mod is a basket case anyway. Payday actually has an achievement that works in a similar but less stupid fashion. It's called Virus, and you get it for being in the same lobby as someone who already has the achievement. So
I like that though.
It's kind of this snowball effect thing. I think they handed it out for free to just random players, or maybe it was just the devs. It started with like a patient 0, and then it spread from there. It's kind of stupid to get, but it's also because it's self-duplicating in a sense. You just need one player in a lobby of up to 4, so 3 other players get infested, and it has this snowball effect. I'm not sure why they did this. This came way before COVID or something was a thing, so it was not even topical. It was not proving a point or anything. It was just there. And I think a lot of people got it pretty immediately just because of how quickly it snowballed, because they added it when the game still was in its prime of players. So, but it's again one of those not achievements. It's just an odd one, but at least you can make an argument there that it looks funny if you look at the analytics of how this achievement spread.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the argument there. But yeah, there's dumb shit, and there are achievements that I absolutely don't care about. I don't care about 100%ing a lot of games, because they're stupid.
No, fair.
Same with Payday. I feel like I've said this before, where Payday has like 1,300 achievements or something, but half of them are just for completing every mission. So if we say there's like at this point 80 missions or something in Payday, you get an achievement for completing each and every one of those missions on every difficulty, and we have normal, hard, very hard, overkill, mayhem, death wish, death sentence 1 down. So that's 8.
Wow.
Well, death sentence didn't used to exist. Death sentence used to be 1 down, but then they removed the 1 down mechanic from the highest difficulty, whereas you had 1 down, and if you got downed once, you're fucked, or had to replenish that. But they removed that and made it its separate modifier. So now we have a new highest difficulty, which was still the same, but without the 1 down mechanic. But this also gave us a lot of new achievements for people who had already completed it or want to complete it in the future, where you have to play on the highest difficulty with this modifier active. But yeah, so if you already have like 80 missions and you get 8 achievements per mission, and then you just get more achievements, like complete every mission for each contractor for on every difficulty. And so it keeps adding up. And I think I did the math at one point. It amounted for about half of the available achievements.
Yeah, that's insane.
So it looks like a big number, but
I forgot. Wait,
it's raining?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to get into that groove again. I recall that I got into a groove the other day. Which is why I wanted to restart then. Which, fair enough that you didn't. Like, work is important.
Well, I have work.
It was late. So
I had work the next day.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna have to get into that groove again. That's gonna be fun. I was gonna go exactly on the dot. And then the 2 stopper, no? And then just forego one of the stops?
I'm selecting the 3 stopper, but I'm just gonna check how the tires are looking at the on the mark, and then I'll just take it from there.
Right.
Because I do think the inters should last, but I'll see how it's looking.
Alright then. Then I am ready.